Who designed this website? I can't even see where to.
What?
Log in.
What's this?
What action can I take from this?
Who designed this?
I'm even trying to find a simple just reaching out.
I was just actually reading an article on some of the terribly done websites, especially in Kenya, and I saw Bonfire Adventures. I saw
Bonfire.
Family Bank. I was looking at opening, opening an account with Family Bank, and also their website is. But anyway, what's up, everybody? We are back. But we are happy. We are happy to Duncan. What's your
Of
comment?
course, I'm also happy to be back. Another season. Another series. We are back at it again. Of course.
We hope the algorithm will be kind to us.
But you still have to be very humble, of course. Expect good stuff. Going forward, a lot of a very very interactive stuff. Just to keep you growing, of course, as you also grow. So yeah, see you around.
Oh yeah, you've done some very nice ones.
For sure. And
which ones?
let me take you through one. Aston Field Solar.
Aston Field.
Yeah, sure.com. Sure.
Okay.
Now compare and contrast. For me, I'm able to just tell from just the hero section. Very nice headline. Below there, a very nice supporting headline, of course, and then next to that we have a straightforward call to action.
Straightforward call to action. So, first things first.
Let's first
anatomy of a high converting landing page. So, a hero section, well done. What does so hero section has
three things. One, a headline. It's a hero statement.
Hero statement.
Should be very summarized.
Relatable.
Just telling about what are you trying to tell this.
What's in it for the customer? Okay.
It should be 2 seconds, just scanning and they're able to tell what you are. Trying to give them. After that, you have now the sub-hero statement. Now it's like the supporting statement now, which now expounds a bit more about what probably could be handled in the hero statement.
All right. So for the hero section, there's also I see a graphic on the side. Is that part of the hero section?
Yeah. You have to show this visitor, this potential customer, what in a graphical manner, what is in for them. Just like more of like should communicate an outcome.
Okay.
Outcome.
Graphic.
Yeah.
And also relatable to the hero statement.
Yeah,
so of course, graphic, but I've also seen good hero sections which don't have
for sure
a graphic. You can do
more
of like a centered hero statement without even just a graphic.
Nice
also works
points,
very well, and then like the call to action at the center. So it's creative freedom at the end of the day.
Exactly.
As long as you just communicate properly to your target audience.
For sure.
Scrolling down. Okay. From here, I see what Aston Field Solar Africa offers you. Second thing.
Now, you've told these people, what is in for them in a very summarized way. But now, they've really not gotten I would call them the features of this offering now in terms of
the features of the offering.
The features of the offering in terms of if it's services, what services do you offer? If it's a product, what are the features? So like here you can see they have different features, and each of the features also you have also to highlight the feature in a summarized, a very summarized statement. Then of course still expound it in a further statement. It's like more of a smaller hero section, but now a hero section now for each of the benefits they're getting from the overall product.
Okay.
Also with a graphic, a huge statement, an explainer below. And at the end of the day, definitely any section has to be followed by a call to action. And the call to action also has to be unique. One, one call to action. You don't have to. You don't want to these people to be confused on what to do. If it gets started, of course, one button, very straightforward, taking me to. We'll come to now the how the form of whatever the form of the how the touch points will be done as we go down. Yeah.
After they click where they go, but first let's just say anatomy of the landing page. From there, I think the form we can discuss it on a whole. That's a whole separate thing altogether. But maybe just also on the CTA, I think the call to action, I think it's also the third thing actually in real sense. We can discuss the call to action is the third, point, the anatomy of the, like here I see it's very summarized. It's get started. But we've seen the call to action business has evolved.
Actually, nowadays they call it. Let me shine a bit.
Shine more
They call
there.
it MWA, the most wanted action.
The most wanted action.
So
There you had it right there. From the expert, the landing page expert, the most one I was, but I haven't had that. I've been using CTA for the longest time.
So
Tell us more about the most wanted action.
for every landing page, you need to. Of course, not every website will always have one call to action. But for every landing page, if I, for example, if I'm trying to run, trying to get people to join a waiting list, on my landing page, I love a unique CTA, and that's what we are calling now the most wanted action. In my landing page for a join waiting list. A campaign, my most wanted action will be these people to join a waiting list. So my CTA button should say join waiting list or whatever. So I won't have like a button telling people maybe get started or maybe sign up. So my MW will be join waiting. That's my most.
I've seen
wanted
others
action
where like
in
if
that
it's an offer,
particular
let's say
scenario.
that it's a discount they are pushing, they will say save, $100.
Exactly,
Save $100 on today or now or whatever, or claim your $100.
Yeah, claim your offer.
So that's the most wanted because that's the outcome that people you're really pushing, that somebody that's a value. So three things already. I see. Next, the fourth thing about the anatomy of a high converting landing page.
Yeah, you can see. You're trying to show now probably people you've served either before or still in your still serving. These call it social proof. People need to know that they are not
Customers you've worked with.
Yeah, exactly. You need to know that they are not the first people to interact with their business. You've done something for some. For some people, for some businesses in different verticals, and you need to show them. This one can take different formats. You can pick real testimonials, pick real quotes, real feedback from customers you've served. You can also showcase their logos. So that people now can relate and tell that. Know how do these people feel being directed with your brand.
Okay. Now,
It's still on social proof.
this is still on social proof.
Yeah, you can. Social proof, you can take different formats. Now, beyond now, depending on the service or the product, you can have testimonials which are like more of text or the logos as you said. Then now you can still have if it's a service which entails maybe let's say field work, things like things like installation of machinery. You can have a very nice video showcasing a different outcomes, different customers who you've served, and also even show things like behind the scenes, how you implement the projects, or how you take the success to the
I
end
think
customer. Yeah.
The Aston feels sort of difference. That we would say that's that's the fifth feature, right?
The fifth
The fifth, attribute of a high convert. This is what I would call the unique value proposition.
Exactly.
is
Yeah.
it?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. The unique value
The
proposition.
unique. So what's the difference in how is your product different from the other providers there,
Other players in the
companies,
same-
other businesses?
in the
So
same industry, yeah.
maybe you can comment on that.
Yeah, so same case as you are saying. Most of the times, and actually I'd say most or even all, you won't be the only provider in a certain industry. So people need to know what is it in for me. If it's in the telecoms industry, there could be so many other providers, but you are here coming trying to sell your services, your products. So these people need to know. This user needs to know exactly what does ABCD offer, which is better than the other brand I know. Yeah. So the unique value proposition.
Okay, okay.
You are differentiator in the
Let's
field.
see, anything else?
Now,
Oh, how do we work?
exactly.
How we work.
Yeah.
These, we could say, the steps, showcase the steps, the customer, how do you work? How do you work with them? What's the journey with them? You get, so highlight every step. You will work with them until they get the value.
The value, the
Right.
the success, the outcomes. Yeah. Yeah.
So, what do we call these in summary? Which attribute, like?
The journey,
It's a journey, the
customer journey.
Show the customer
to
journey.
success. The journey to success. At the end because every outcome has to be successful for the customer. So the journey to success. Just
So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, whatever steps you have, highlight them clearly, and so that the clarity, so that they can expect what's the step they will expect after here, and all that. So then we have success stories we already discussed. You can still repeat the success stories again. It could be a case study, it could be another testimonial. So you can repeat that.
And also the success stories, just to add on this, it also depends on your target audience, of course. If it's a commercial product, it's a commercial or a B2B product, you have to show the outcomes, like in what, like it's like, for example, let's just talk about this solar product for this scenario. They need to see, because anytime if I'm picking I want to pick a solar solution, of course I want to save on power.
On power,
On power. So your success story should show how your current customers or customers you've served, how much have they saved in power, or actually in both power and now, of course, at the end of power, and then now, of course, now the expenses. So you need to touch both of the sides, the outcomes. The success story has to be focused on what your audience wants to see. And now, like this one being like more of a business oriented kind of a service, they need to see the savings they are making in terms of both power and now the exact
Okay.
yeah.
I see the FAQ.
Yeah, definitely it has to be there, because you don't assume everyone knows everything about that you are.
And FAQ, by the way, for your info, it's frequently asked questions.
Yeah. Thank you for giving that. That's explain. But for FAQs, of course, as I said, you don't have to assume everyone knows everything in a certain field. Of course, you have to give the definitions and clarifications about even things like what they get when they onboard your service, trying to define some of the terms which are associated to your service or product. Yeah, just to make sure that these people have everything they want just by going through your landing page.
Oh, perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. And final but not least is the footer, or what?
There has to be also there has also to be a final
Rally call. Rally call.
Rally call. That tells them now to still now take your go to the most wanted action, which is very important.
And the footer, of course.
Footer, of course.
The site, which is basically the site.
The site map. Yeah. So
Okay. All right. So I think we've covered the anatomy of a high converting landing page. This is one of our most, I think, successful. We have so many. We have Air Bonanza Express. We have, which is,
we have Avago. There's so many. We have Avago
in different categories. And this applies across whether you're selling a physical product or or a service. It's much more or less the same. It's the human psychology works the same way. People buy from a psychological. You're basically dealing with human psychology. So these principles apply. Maybe just your design how you design your website, your brand tone and feel is just what will probably change. Nothing much. But today we wanted just to go through some of the work that we have done and tear down also
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
some
Tear
of
down
these
will-
terribly done websites.
Yeah, so
But the technology evolves now. We are talking of AI designing, but the psychology of human beings doesn't change. Whether you're using AI to design or WordPress or whatever, Shopify, whatever you're using, this ticks. So the psychology is a constant. The technology can vary.
yeah,
So
yeah, but the
that's it.
psychology is constant. Yeah, there you have it.
There you have it. Peace.